Hi, just wanted to offer some instructions for anybody who's maybe not used some of the features in PowerPoint that are linked in the engineering notebook template. If you take a look at the words and the images here, you can't click on them because it's in the normal view. All of this setup and any changes that you want to make to this layout into the words or the icons, even the cover of the book, can be changed by going up to View and click Slide Master. Here you can change anything that's here, all of the wording, the tabs, the colors, whatever it is that you want to change. And I have here various covers that the students would be able to use. These are all changeable while you are in, well, this isn't because I cut and paste that from another slide, but all of these are changeable in this slide. Whatever you decide to bring over to the normal view becomes flat on the surface. And if you're going to link it, I'll show you in a minute how to put a shape over top of it so you can link it to something else. But you can go into, again, the slide master view, change any of the pictures, the colors of the backgrounds if you choose, any of the pages that are in there. Those I added separately, so you won't be able to change all. This is just the instructions on how to copy paste that. This becomes an image that the students will not be able to manipulate when you release the book to them, either in PowerPoint or in Google Slides. Once you've made all the changes that you want to make to your design, you go back to View and go all the way over to Normal, and that takes you back to the PowerPoint desktop where you can do all of your changes. Again, we're here, and these are the non-clickables that the students are not able to make changes to. To link your pages to outside websites or documents you may have online, I create a shape. Could be a button shape, could be a circle, whatever it is that you wanted to do. And with the shape, let's create a new one, because that one's already linked to something. So you would go to Insert, Shape, and I use the button shape. Where's the button? Here's it, the button shape, and I just draw a shape. There, I decide, let's go to, just trying to figure out where I can go. I don't know how to get online without messing it up. So I'm going to link it to something that's already here. Let's do a copy. I want to copy the link. Can I? Oh, here's some stuff here. All right, so let's go where it says link. And there is a presentation that I did. It's rocket science. So now this is to my web. And let's say I want to make that videos. By putting it here, I now go up to shape format, and I decide there is no fill and there is no outline. So all I have is the icon that, if I move my little box, the students can't do anything with the icon. My little box that I just linked to the It's Science, the students can go there, click, and it opens up to the PowerPoint presentation that they will be able to watch. It's connected to whatever skill that you're doing that day. We're going to go back out of there. And you can do that here. It's just linked to the table of contents that's in the book. So it just scrolls down to slide 5. And if I click on some of these other things, there's interactive apps. These are ways the students can document their learning and upload to pages in your design notebook. Let's see what else is there. The design notebook pages start here. There's just an instruction page that tells the kids they need to copy pages from the following section and then drag those up to the position that they want it in the notebook. And it just goes down with all of the different standard kind of forms that they can use. I think many of us use those pages prior to this year. Now it's just linked in the book. You can also go to sections, the tab sections. Here, this is my ask page. Imagine these are the steps in the engineering process. And as we move through the curriculum, these are the sections that we'll hit. The directions for how to use the design notebook is here. Let's see, I'll navigate away from that page. And then by going here to the design notebook pages, it will take me to the extra pages. This is only one of the covers that I have already constructed. We'll go back to the slide master so that you can see all of these were created in the slide master view. Going from view back to normal, if the student, you want to give the students a choice, you can ask them, show them their options, and there's a page for that. I'll send that to you too. And they can choose it, or you can choose to put all of these in here just by clicking on it. It's the new slide. New slide opens up everything that's in the slide master side, and you can bring them over. New slide, you have to bring them over one at a time. They all won't populate in, or at least I don't know how to do it that way. They might. And you can put all of them in it, send it to the students, and then just tell them, take a look at all of the covers and find the cover that you like, delete all the other ones, or you can take orders and find out which cover each student wants and then send them their own copy. That way you don't have to worry about them deleting the wrong pages. This one is a student copy that they can then bring in whatever pictures or colors that they want to bring in. They all, would be linked to this, and I'm going to show you how to link your icons sort of all in one time so you don't have to do it one by one. Let's see, this one's not linked yet. Good. What I want to do is move this out of the way so that we can do a link. Come on. Just because I want to show it to you, can't do it. So that we can link everything that's here and copy it to the next one. Just by drawing a box over everything that's on my page and letting it go. Oh, got a little extra box there. I'm going to have to figure out what that one is. And going up to copy. Now when I go to my next book, this looks a little bit smaller than this one, spaced out. So I'm probably going to have to rearrange how I get them on there, but they'll all be on there. And we hit paste. Yeah, I have to resize this because this desk was a little bit smaller, which gets a little interesting sometimes because you can't see where they are because you actually use the not so easy to find. So you're just going to have to move your, there's one, I'm thinking this one should be somewhere over here. There it is. I just have to roll over it. There we go. And you'll just do that and put them all in place. This one and this one look to be the same size. So once you get all of these in place, you can then do that same little trick where you're copying everything that's a movable box, hit copy, go on to your next page, and hit paste, and they fall a little bit further in line. Same thing for, okay, these seem to be grouped. So if you ungroup it, you can now get in and individually change what they say. So where this one is on page 11, I can go to edit link, which then says I can, right now it's linked to page slide 11. I can decide to link it to a web page. I can create a new document, or I can put an email address in it. Those are the choices for linking. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done with that, you would hit save. I would save a backup copy before releasing this to the students, just in case something goes wrong or somebody erases it or whatever. You might notice some of the pages will lose some of the format if you're uploading it to Google Slides. You can stretch pages or change the slide pages if you want. The only way the students will be able to work in this book is in the workspace of the PowerPoint desk. They won't be able to use it as part of a um, PowerPoint slide. You can't write in it at that point. But there you have it. If you have any other questions about how to use it or change some of the things that are already linked in it, feel free to either give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to walk you through it. Thanks.